The truth about living indoors most of the time, it's easy to go through an entire day without really stepping outside. You wake up indoors, go to school or work indoors, come back home indoors. Even your breaks happen inside. At some point, that starts to feel completely normal. Almost like being outside is optional instead of essential. I didn't really notice it at first. But when you think about it, most of the day happens without direct contact with the outside environment. Living indoors is not just a habit, it's a structure. Everything is designed for it. Lighting, temperature, seating, schedules. You're in a controlled environment almost all the time. This raises a question. If your body is constantly in controlled conditions, what happens to its natural adjustments? Outside, things change. Light shifts throughout the day. Temperature varies. Air moves differently. Your body is built to respond to those changes. But indoors, everything stays relatively stable. That stability feels comfortable, but it also removes the variation your body is used to handling. And without that variation, some of your natural rhythms can feel slightly off. I've noticed this on days when I stay inside longer than usual. Something feels slightly disconnected. Like your sense of time is less clear. Morning, afternoon, evening all blend together more than they should. Natural light does something artificial light doesn't fully replicate. It changes intensity and angle. That variation helps regulate internal rhythms, like when you feel alert or tired. Indoors, light stays relatively constant. And over time, that can affect how your body tracks time. Being indoors also changes how you move. You sit more. You walk shorter distances. Your body adapts to smaller spaces. It doesn't feel like less movement because it becomes routine. But compared to being outside where movement is more varied, the difference is noticeable when you pay attention. Indoors is comfortable. Controlled temperature, predictable surroundings, fewer external factors. But that comfort can also become limiting. It reduces exposure to things your body is designed to handle. Fresh air, changing environments, even just open space. Over time, that limitation becomes part of your baseline. Sometimes the difference only becomes clear when you spend more time outside. Even a short walk feels different. Your attention shifts. Your body feels more active even if you're not doing much. It's a small change, but it stands out because it contrasts with what you're used to. Even when you notice it, it's hard to change. Most systems are built around indoor living, schoolwork, entertainment. So staying inside is not just a choice. It's part of how daily life is structured. Living indoors most of the time feels normal because it's consistent, not because it fully matches what your body is designed for. But once you start noticing the difference, it becomes harder to ignore how much your environment shapes how you feel. Thanks for watching.